Hi guys, I just wanted to share a growth hack with you today that I've been using quite extensively recently. And basically, what it is I'm going to show you how to scrape the social profiles of your competitors' customers, so that you can then use it in your outreach strategy to engage with people on autopilot. So I'm sure many of you are familiar with the tool Drift, which is a website plugin. Now, they're not like a direct competitor of mine, but their audience is very, very relevant. So I'm just going to quickly show you. These are some ones that I've scraped already. So let me just filter this down. Oops, it's empty. And where Twitter. So I'm just trying to limit it down to where I've got no results. Okay, there we go. And Instagram. And Instagram is empty. Cool. So these are all profiles. As you can see, there's 14,000 records I need to scrape social profiles for. I'm just going to do like a small example, just so it doesn't take ages to give a demo. Let's say we'll do about 200. Usually, I'm doing between sort of 3,000 to 5,000. So the tool that we're using is Scrapebox, and we're just going to import the URL list, make it a valid website. Then under add-ons, we'll go into social account scraper. Now what this does is it views the website, and it is looking for a link to Twitter, a link to LinkedIn, a link to Pinterest, Google Plus, Instagram, Facebook, and so on. So as you can see, it's found social profiles on, I don't know, probably about 70%, and many of them are also just not valid websites anymore. This is good because it's cleaning up our list at the same time. For example, we know if something's no longer a valid website, it's not a warm lead, so to speak. So as much as they're probably worth reaching out to at some point, particularly as this is just completely automated, I'm going to prioritize the websites that are still active. So as you can see, I've loaded 209 URLs, and I don't know how long was that. Maybe 2 minutes, maybe a minute 30 seconds. We've gone through them all. There's 5 left to complete, and we have got a load of Twitter profiles, a load of LinkedIn profiles, Instagram and Facebook. I haven't got any use for those because I'm banned, but certainly on Twitter, LinkedIn, and unfortunately Google Plus is closing down. But you can reach out to everyone on there. So I'm just going to give you the sort of next stage of this hack. So we would export all the data and save it under Drift export 7. And this is just my internal process, but I'm then importing it here and going through each stage and moving them along my tabs. Altogether, this is like a 20-stage outreach that I'm doing, but the social contacting people on social is probably the easiest part of it, which is why it's the first thing that I do, because it's very automated. So then we're going to go on to this software, which is Mass Planner. And just as a quick example, I'll show you an outreach that we're doing already. So who have we got? Going to tools, and perhaps this is a good one. So essentially, once we export from from Scrapebox, the tool that we were just using, and we import it back into our database. We're just returning a load of URLs that are going to look exactly like this. And essentially, what we're doing is copying. Obviously, you want to do it in bulk. Copying maybe 1,000 URLs at a time. You can do auto follow, so we can upload an exact list of people and add them here, and then automatically go and follow them. So these are all people using Drift that will then get a notification from us on Twitter saying that we'd like to follow them, and it's a great way to raise awareness of your product. But the one that I actually think works best is this one. So like from a custom URL. So what we're going to do is paste in here, and now every time one of these profiles posts, we're going to automatically go and engage with their content. So rather than just following and just doing it once, now for the rest of time, every time one of these profiles that are using our competitor to already post something on Twitter, they're going to receive a like from us, which makes it far more likely that they're going to check out our product and our Twitter page, which is a very good way to do this, is put up content directly related to whoever you're targeting. So in this case, it's Drift. So as much as we're not a live chat plugin, Drift is like a sort of sales focused live chat plugin. So anyone using Drift is most likely looking to increase sales. So maybe on Twitter we would specifically put up content related to increasing sales, or if we were a direct competitor of Drift, we would put up something like 10 reasons you should be using Notifier over Drift, or maybe Intercom. This would be like the perfect thing for Intercom. If they put up like 10 reasons to choose Intercom over Drift, and then sort of set up this outreach strategy. Another way to do is to undersell your competitors, so offer a coupon code at the top, and just explain why you're better. Is going to help you increase conversion rates. So I'm not setting this up on a small scale. This is being done on a very large scale. Altogether, I've got 500 competitors, or 500 people with the same sort of audience as me. So I'm not setting up just one automation. I've got hundreds of accounts. So this is what I've been working on. I've been extremely busy, sort of getting all this data and just trying to organise it all, to be honest. But yeah, it is an excellent hack, and like I said, once it's set up once, it's going to be running for the rest of time. So I think you saw how easy it is to do that, and obviously if we're doing it on a larger scale, it's a very easy hack to set up and just drive constant traffic to your website. Other than that, growth has been sort of going quite well for us. This is the main growth hack that I've been working on. Like I said, I've got about 500 competitors altogether. I've got 30 million rows of data that I'm trying to sort through. I'm also building out a team. I've just hired another, I guess, sort of apprentice growth hacker. She's very smart, and she's technical, but she's never sort of done anything like this. So she was sort of blown away when I was sort of going through all this stuff, and she keeps telling me that I should make a course and sort of sell it. But it doesn't really interest me, to be honest. Like, my passion is sort of growing businesses myself, and I'm quite happy just to share like this information out in public anyway. I don't think I really need to sell it, but yeah, other than that, I hope everyone else is doing sort of very well. If you have any questions about this growth hack, I will be sure to answer them in the comments below. I'll also be, like I said, this is like a 20 touch point outreach strategy that I've sort of developed myself. It's not something that I've read about online or seen anywhere else. It's completely brand new. And what I'll do is, as I go through each stage, which is essentially a different growth hack at each point, I'll record a sort of tutorial on what I'm doing and share it with you guys. If I get a chance, there's a couple of other things that I'm working on that I can put out, but I am exceedingly busy at the moment. But if I do get some time, I'll have some more growth hacks up this week. Thanks for watching. Like I said, any questions, just let me know. And yeah, good luck with your growth.